Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I am Sam and welcome to the Ellie Rose Party Designs community. In today's video it's going to be a silhouette studio tutorial, so it's been a little while since I've done one of these, so I am super excited to get back into doing some tutorials for you. I will link everything that I will be talking about in this tutorial below in the description box, so please feel free to check out that. In today's video, we're going to be creating these super cute little Easter bunny ears that are for cupcake toppers. I will show you a variety of different ways that you can create different types of Easter bunny ears with this SVG. So let's get started. Alrighty, so to get started, you just need to first off download your SVG file. And once you have downloaded it, will probably be sitting in your download folder. So all you need to do is to click on this button here, which is your folder. You click open and you will be at wherever your folder is, that's where you are going to go to. Now we're going to go to our little Easter bunny ears, which is this one here, and I am going to hit OK. And now you can't see it because it's all white, so let's bring it over here, and there it is. Now for some reason it's brought it up upside down. Alright, and there it is. Now the file is probably not grouped. Okay, so there it is there. What I like to do is to highlight everything. Okay, and all you do is by clicking and dragging over your entire design. Let me just make sure there's nothing else. Nope. Alright, and I'm just going to hit right click and I'm going to duplicate. Okay, and then this file here, I'm just going to keep to the side. I might actually even just group it so that it can all be one piece. Alright, stick that to the side. Now you can either use these ones. So if you're wanting to use this, you just got to right click and ungroup it. Because that one was grouped. This one's not grouped because it has a few layers. Alright, so you could just use this as your SVG file and pop it onto here and go to send, and you can load your white cardstock paper. I recommend using white cardstock if you're going to be doing the print and cut or the actual cutting of the layers. Now you could do it like this and not have any pink in there if you didn't want to. It's up to you. So that will look also super cute. All right, or the other option is, let's go back here. If you're wanting to have the little pink added to your design, my suggestion would be is to take this layer, right click it and hit duplicate. Now I'm going to right click it again and I'm going to hit release compound path. All right, now you can see that it's now become one whole layer. So we will cut this one out in white, this one out in white, and then you've got your two pink layers. So when you are assembling it, you can assemble, so let's just say let's just make this one let's make you black or red. Let's just make it red so you can see what it is. Okay, so you would print that out, sorry, cut that out in white. You would cut this one out in white. This is going to be your top layer, so let's right click and bring to the top. All right, and then you'll glue that on, and then you would glue your, let's bring these ones, whoopsie, let's bring these two to the front. And then you can glue those ones on once you have printed out your pink cardstock. Okay, so you could do that is an option. Or if you can't be bothered with all the layers, you could also just print this in like a pink cardstock. So pink cardstock, white cardstock, you attach them together and it's done. All right, or if you're wanting more of, I don't know, another layer, you could make that white, you can make that white, and you can add in your pink little pieces. Okay, so but for this tutorial, I am going to create, in fact, I might show you two different ways and then you can decide which way you want it, okay? All right, I'm going to load my pink cardstock first. So I am going to create you. I might just duplicate you so that I remember that I need to do one in white. So let's just change that to white. So I know. Alright, so this one here is going to be a pink. Now the other option too is you need to decide, are we going to make them so big? So let's just go with, I might just highlight all of those and I'm just going to Remember, if you want to downsize something, you need to highlight the entire design. Otherwise, you'll have some pieces that are bigger than others. Alright, let's just bring that down a little bit more. And that should be fine. Okay, so let's go, and then my cardstock is going to be pink, and it is 12 by 12. Alright, and it's an auto manual. I'm going to leave everything as is. Let me just see. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to make this a little bit more smaller, like a lot smaller actually, and that's going to be about 3 inches. Let's just make that a little bit more smaller. Alright, 3 inches. Perfect. That's exactly the size I wanted. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my pink ears and that lot over there too. Now I am just going to be using a scrap piece of cardstock that I have, because I don't like to waste my cardstock. And we are going to then highlight everything, go into send. I don't obviously want that part cut out, so I'm just going to click on to cut edge. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and let's load our pink cardstock. Alrighty, so let's load our pink. So this is the scrap pink cardstock that I'm using. We're just going to load it into the machine like so, matching it up with our lines over here. And I'm just going to pop it in like so. Okay, and now it's changed to ready. I'm going to leave everything else the same. Make sure it says cardstock plain. And everything else, and I'm going to hit send. Alright, and then we're going to release it by hitting that button there. And when you pull it off, and there is our little pieces. See that? All right, and I'm going to do the rest of the other pieces. I'm going to do the white, and then we will be back to assemble it together. Okay, I've just added my 3 pieces because I'm going to do one that's by itself, and then I'm going to do one that's a layer. Now, if you have a look at this one here, I just want to show you, because this is the one here that we changed to release compound path. Now, when you hit it to send, you can see that it does have the cutout in the middle. Now, you can go ahead and just cut it like that if you wanted to. Now, the problem is, though, I'm wanting to add in all of my pieces onto the same cardstock. So, in order to do that, I'm just going to click onto you, and this one, and I'm going to hit right click, and I'm going to hit weld. Alright, so now when I bring it back in and I go like this, it's now all one piece. Okay, so that's how I'm going to go about doing that one. So let's bring it in, let's bring you, and let's bring you. I'm going to highlight everything, and I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to maneuver a few things so that it can all cut nicely together. Alright, so that's that, and I've already loaded my paper, and we're going to hit send, and we're going to cut out our white. Alrighty, so here is the final cutout look of our design. Now, to get these cupcakes assembled, you are going to need some sort of glue. That's the glue there that I've got. I use this quite a bit, but I'm probably going to use this just because this is a very small design, and I have some sticky tape, some skewer sticks, and just my little pick-me-up tool that I like to use. Alright, so the first option you can do is grab one of your skewer sticks. Alright, so you can take this one here by itself, flip it over, attach your skewer stick, and sticky tape it down over there, and then when you turn it over, you've got yourself a cupcake topper just like that. So that was your first option that you could go with. Alright, the next one is you can take your pink cardstock, okay, and we're going to add a little bit of glue to this one. Alright, take it and we're going to pop it just on top like that. Really easy. Okay, we'll let that dry for a minute. Alright, then you've got our one that we welded together, remember, and then we've got this piece here. So we're going to add some glue to this one. Let's add our layer. Make sure it's straight, like so. Okay, and then we're going to take our two little pieces and we're going to add those. So just going to add a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue there. Gonna just use my pick up tool, just going to pick it up, and I am going to insert it just over there like that, and then I'm going to do the same with this one. And pop that one on. Alright, so there are three ways actually of making your cupcake topper like this. Alright, I'm probably leaning more towards this one here. I think that one's a lot more easier than that way, but I thought I would give you the option. Now all you would then do is turn it over, pop your skewer there, to add it on. And there you go, and then you add that to your cupcake. Super cute, easy. Alright guys, that's it for this video tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the description box down below, which cupcake topper you would do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks guys, bye.